Okay, welcome back to the show. Let's talk about some news, including some results that we didn't get to before. This is the NorCal Fight Club, and I was very impressed with the production and how much they put into it. They did a super, super good job.
Yeah, especially, too, because, you know, we were talking to, LPN and Rose at NorCal Standoff, two of the people who are largely responsible for the event, Crack Fiend and everything, and it literally is just like these guys are like, we need to do something good for NorCal, so they just got together and did this whole entire thing, and yeah, great job to them. Always just another great example of, community coming together. Obviously, NorCal has a lot more players than other areas, so it's a little bit easier, but still a great example of what happens when people just like, okay, let's put on a good show.
Yeah,
and they did.
And finals were Friday night, I think, if I recall correctly.
Oh, were they? Okay.
I think so. It was definitely like a weekend night.
Okay.
And so what was cool was that it wasn't just people watching on streams. They were in, I don't remember the name of the spot. Please let me know, because I feel like I should remember that. But there were definitely people just milling about.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Other people playing their own games, clearly, and people were just hanging out. Like, there were a lot of people you could see in the background when they were showing the players and the commentators. There were a lot of people there. So, very, very cool to see.
Oh, it was at the Foundry.
Foundry. Makes sense.
Was at the Foundry. Okay.
Makes sense.
So, or no, now some people are saying it's the AFK GG Gamer Lounge.
Is that is that the same physical space?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah, but
it was definitely streamed on AFK GG Lounge.
Oh, okay. Not Mackay Cup. No, this is the NorCal Fight Club.
Yeah. So there was a group stage, round robin, over a few different days, where they sort of had to battle through their different groups. That was really cool. I mean, everybody got to play a lot. So if the goal was to level up and learn stuff, I'm sure that happened, because they all played against each other a lot.
What was cool to see, though, is when we were watching NorCal Standoff, Mikey went up against Alex Myers, got beat up, and then Alex Myers got beat up by Abigail and stuff, and a lot of that turned around here in NorCal Fight Club, because XSK Samurai, Mikey, actually took the whole entire thing.
So results.
Oh, yeah, okay.
7th places were Kelvin. So it was that group stage, and then there was a final top 8. 7th places were Kelvin, Gian with Fang and Armika, then LPN with Bison and Abigail. 5th places were Pavocado, Mika, and Ultima Rashid.
Nice.
4th place, Echo Fox Julio, Ken. 3rd place, CYG Snake Eyes, Abigail. 2nd place, Tempo Alex Myers, Cami, and Sakura. And winner was XSK Samurai, Akuma.
Right. So remember when we watched that match, he wanted to play Alex Myers as fast as possible because he was salty about losing the previous one. He went up there, he just got bodied. Right. So here he was actually able to beat Alex Myers. So good stuff to him. And I also saw Alex Myers, using Sakura still, beating up on, he defeated Snake Eyes' Abigail.
Well, so he ripped him up 3-0.
Yeah, so definitely getting a lot more familiar and comfortable with that matchup, it seems like. So.
Yeah, I think so. And that's a weird character to train up against if you're Snake Eyes, because so few people play her.
It's true.
And everything that she does looks exactly like everything else she does. You can't tell what she's doing at all. Yeah. I mean, really. Like, if you look at her dash animation versus just her regular walking animation, forward walking animation, honestly, it's like one of those hidden pictures things where you have to try to find out, like, what are the differences in the different pictures. Like, there's like a
there's like 5 of them
on the ceiling here, and
there's 5 of them, and one of them has an extra line for the stripes or something like that.
It's crazy how badly they did. Honestly,
I can't, dude. It's so hard to watch that character.
Horrible looking.
It is
just honestly
really hard to watch that character. Honestly,
I don't even know that it's just stiffness. Stiffness is certainly part of it, but another part of it is that she doesn't even seem to be there. She's just like ephemerally floating through.
Right. And her poses aren't right. Like, someone showed the difference between her crouching medium kick from Alpha Games and the crouching medium kick here. She's just like leaning on like she's kneeling on the floor, and she's like not even like trying to, but the other one, she's like really limber and she's like really far down.
It's the difference between third strike donkey kick and SF5 danky kick, right? It's clearly the same problem.
Exactly.
So, anyway, that's a big ol' aside. Good job to Alex Myers, for sure, for beating Snake Eyes, but then he was disappointed to get 2nd place. Samurai had to get back through from loser's side.
Oh,
so he beat Alex 3-2, then 3-1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
especially after Alex Myers bopped him too at SenCal.
There you go.
Yeah, but good job to Mikey or to XSK Samurai for making that adjustment and coming back and playing strong. I mean, we've always considered him one of the strongest players in in California. He's always been super consistent, super solid. So good to see him do well there. So
very cool. But yeah, even on top of the matches, which were definitely very good, just awesome to see that they did have this idea of let's just build our thing because it's not happening otherwise, and give the players a place to train up. Not just players. Commentators are training up there.
Right.
It was an avenue for people to come and see it, like the spectators, and it was also an avenue for them to come and train up themselves in little casual stations and matches. So I think that all is really, really well done. So nice job to everybody.
Yep. Okay, so there was that. Well, there's a lot of news going on in the FGC. A lot of big news actually that's been happening. I don't have them organized here. We'll just go through them in the order that I have them listed. But the first one is probably one of the biggest ones, which is the Red Bull Conquest was announced. And this is the multi-city, I think it's like 16 cities that they're going to go through.
We haven't talked about this yet.
Yeah, we have not talked about this at all. Yeah, because we didn't get a chance to last week. But they've announced it, so it's like 16 cities. So instead of the proving grounds, what they did last year, which was, one city gets like 4 events and they build up points and stuff like that. No, they're actually going to throw a bunch of like mini majors at all these different areas, and only the locals are. I don't know if they're going to restrict it to only locals. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do that, but it's for each area, and they have a lot of really cool cities for this. And it's designed to promote all the different little local guys.
Right.
So, like, for example, we've got Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, Nashville, New York City, Orlando, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Seattle, San Francisco, online web, and then WOC is the championship in DC that's taking place. So they're doing all this, but the coolest part about this, it's not just Street Fighter V.
Right.
They announced that this time it's going to be Street Fighter V, Tekken 7, and Guilty Gear.
Right. Nice work, buddy.
Yeah, good Guilty Gear.
Nice job over there.
Wish I could say more. Anyways, but yeah, no, they're doing Guilty Gear, and I think that's really exciting. And I think that's going to be, hopefully, I mean, the Guilty Gear scene better step up for this. Otherwise, I will be very angry.
Definitely.
But they just got a new patch, and everything. So. But I think that this is really exciting, and basically the way they're going to do it is try to find out which city has the strongest players. In fact, like the championships isn't just, hey, we're doing this each individual game, but like your team has to like win all 3 games, and then they send the 3 best players out from that game, and then they fight against the 3 best players of the other team, and like they try to score points against each other, kind of things like that. So there's this like concerted like multi-game, your region pride effort going
General
on
strength.
here. Yeah, and I think that's
cool.
super cool idea. So
yeah, that really is great. Hey, Red Bull's been doing a great job over the last couple of years of having grassroots focused events and series of events. I'm really happy to see that they're continuing it.
Yeah.
But as you said, I think the most significant thing is that it's not just Street Fighter.
Right.
I do think that is the most important part of it, to have other games represented as the whole FGC, and those are 3 great games to pick.
Yeah,
very different from each one of them, and all popular.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are sitting there talking about, Dragon Ball probably should have been in there. The game just came out. I'm sure Red Bull's got plenty of plans for Dragon Ball.
So.
I hope so. I hope so in any case.
For sure.
But yeah, I just think I'm really happy about this. I've always been happy about things that Red Bull does. They've always done a good job with a lot of their events, doing a good job promoting. I mean, even someone like the Cool Kid, I feel like really got his highlight and kind of got his. I mean, he's always been super good. He's always been significant. But have like him and his wife Joy, getting that kind of publicity, at the proving ground finals and stuff like that. It
matters.
So yeah, exactly. So I even got to meet a lot of those other players like BXA Squall, who like I talk to every time I see him at an event now and everything. So it's a lot of cool opportunities for people. So I think this is going to be really cool. But man, 16 cities, I think that's really kind of exciting.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Very, very good news.
So that's going to be happening, and again, that's going to be happening all year round, culminating in a Washington, D.C. finals. So shout-outs to Red Bull there.
Very good.
Also, not to be outdone in the tournament section here, but Bondi Namco officially announced the Tekken World Tour.
Right.
So they officially announced that. The finals are going to be in Amsterdam.
Right.
So it was Japan, America, and now it's in Amsterdam.
Awesome.
It's very interesting.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. I'm super happy that they're doing this. I think it's a great idea. But again, that's starting in final round. And, we just talked about that already. So, but, a lot of people were like, oh, when are we going to get the Tekken World Tour? Like, when all these Capcom Pro Tours announced, they're like, oh, where's the Tekken? Well, just wait, and here it is, Tekken World Tour.
I do wish that they would announce those things earlier, both of them, so people can plan a little bit better.
Yeah.
The final round was just a couple of weeks after they announced the tour.
It's true.
So I really want that to be stepped up a little bit, but I know that there are some constraints in what they can do, so I'm glad that it's happening in any case. And very, very cool that there's going to be the finals in Europe after they were already in Asia and North America.
Right. So good job to them.
World Tour indeed.
Spreading the love a little bit, so... But they're doing kind of a similar thing here where, let's see, tournament categories. There's the master tournaments, and then there's the challenger tournaments, basically. Same thing as the premier and ranking events as well. So there you go.
Okay. From what I've read, Amsterdam has been taking steps to get rid of that reputation as stoner country. What I read is that stuff was never actually legal. It was just unenforced, but that they have taken steps to stop allowing it as much, especially with respect to foreigners.
Damn.
It's just what I read, and that was probably a couple of years ago, so I don't know. But,
oh, that's funny.
Meanwhile, in parts of the U.S., you can just have weed. You just do it now.
Yeah,
It's like,
including
all right.
here in California now.
Yeah,
so.
not in public yet, but,
Right. Well, a lot of interesting players / esports teams announcements. I got 3 of them right in a row right over here. So Splice is no more.
Right.
F-Champ and Ryan LV are now free agents.
Yeah,
so
that's...
Splice they put out an announcement. They said they just gave up and they tried their best to do this kind of thing, and it didn't really work out for them. And so there's no more of that. So now F-Champ and Ryan LV are free agents, as well as Punk has departed Panda Global.
Right.
So he's no longer there. The Kill Sage parts way with Team Critical Reaction.
Oh.
So, very interesting situation here. Because, well, I was about to say, because there's a lot of interesting free agents out there right now.
Sure.
And AJ, Cool Gray AJ, had some weird tweet. He's like, I'm going to be at final round. You guys are...
He's not the Echo Fox manager anymore.
Right. But...
Okay, all right, you got some info, I guess.
No, I have no info. I'm a lot of, somebody else even tweeted, you know what, AJ's not fooling anyone. He's got, some new team announcement or something like that. Maybe he's creating a new army or something because NuckleDoo is a free agent right now.
Right.
NuckleDoo, Punk, the Kill Sage, all these guys are free agents right now, and it's just I don't know. It seems
I hope they land in a good spot.
Maybe they'll announce a super team in final round or something like that. Well,
so. Look, I feel like it can't be much of a surprise for Ryan. Well, they're both Ryan. F-Champ and Ryan. Because Marvel just isn't getting that bump.
Right.
It is getting entrance. It's 4th at final round. A big ways off, obviously, from top 3, but still is number 4, and it's been consistently at 4th and 3rd, right? So it's not getting nothing, but it's not if you were an esports team and you're which game should I pump my team in? It's probably not Marvel.
But the worst thing about it, though, the most painful thing about it, and this is honestly where I feel the most bad for Filipino Champ, he was top 8 in Street Fighter V at EVO last year.
You are absolutely right.
He was top 8 at EVO last year, right?
We all think about him as being a Marvel player, but you're right. You're totally right.
like, he's obviously super good enough to be great in whatever game you put him in. So it's actually kind of a shame that a lot of people don't remember that. And a lot of it was to his credit, he was mad about that. Remember, the stream messed up at Evo on his last match, so his last match didn't get streamed properly.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because I was like doing commentary and like something died and we couldn't do it, so he had to play it off stream. And so him getting into top 8 where he didn't get his pop off moment and stuff like that. And so
bummer.
there was kind of a little problem with that. So yeah. Oh yeah, we should probably also mention that Team Liquid signed a bunch of players, including Nemo and Takeuchi, right? So that's really cool.
Definitely.
They were like, we missed the fighting game community, so they assigned those guys. I think they grabbed a couple of Smash players as well. Let's see, do I have it here? I don't have anything over here on it. So, but yeah, Takeuchi and Nemo are now
two
back
good players.
there. And the only thing that makes me sad, is the announcement pick put Nemo in a Team Liquid jersey, and I was like, no.
You want like the cool suit.
Dude, Nemo just looks, I mean, he's always been like super fashionable, right? And so like...
You want like some cool, specifically Nemo thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear you.
Exactly. So, they got Salem. They got Salem as well from the Smash community. That's right. That's a
good one.
So, lots of interesting signings. Obviously, it's going to happen at the beginning of the year and stuff. I even saw like Don Yohosi got picked up by a small team as well as a Dragon Ball player and such. And there's a lot of great Dragon Ball players out there right now. Like, I mean, you might want to look at guys like Acid Bro and Mike Muscles Murphy up in NorCal, and Tatsu down here in SoCal. There's a lot of really strong Dragon Ball players, and it's a shame that so far there's no Dragon Ball League announced this year. And I kind of remember them saying that there wasn't going to be a league announced this year.
I've certainly heard rumors of that.
It's still going to be like one of the premier games at every event. So
100%.
it's a great place to go and grab a bunch of people. So, and yes, I got picked up by Beast TV.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Is that actually from Beast?
Yeah. This is actually the Daigo. This is the official Daigo shirt. So.
Well, I got picked up by Broken Tier.
Yeah, there you go.
Also
there
not true.
Okay. Hey, well, shout outs to Katana Prime. Okay.